It's no surprise that baseball and basketball lead the way right now, but there's also one player who's been skating his way toward the top. We've got it all covered in this week's Top 5 Cards.
My name is Jeff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies, and at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me and my team as we help you profit from the hobby we all love.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of Top 5 Cards. My name is Tyler Nethercott, better known as T-Pott. Back for a rare second week in a row. Don't worry, Jeff will be back soon. Today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night, starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun, and if you scan the QR code on your screen or use the special link down below in our show description, you'll get $10 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. Now let's take a look at the overall sports card market with the Market Pulse by Market Movers. Over the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards is up 0.3%. Over the last 30 days, it is down 2.2%, and since January 1st year to date, it is down 1.7%. The best performing category of cards over the last 30 days is football from 2010 to 2017, which is up 8%. And the worst performing category is soccer from 2018 to 2020, which is down 1.7%. Now, as a reminder, the cards you'll see in today's show have gone up in price recently, but they are not necessarily good investments right now. Always do your own research to decide which cards you think will go up next in value. Now let's get into this week's Top 5. All right, starting out this week as always with a cold card, and this week it is the Charlotte Hornets star point guard, LaMelo Ball. LaMelo has missed a ton of time with ankle injuries this season. At first, one ankle was sprained and it limited him, and now he broke the other ankle and is out for the rest of the season. The Hornets are in a terrible situation without him in the lineup. Not a lot of big baller activity happening right now in the NBA with both he and his brother Lonzo sidelined. And if we jump over to Market Movers, we're looking at the price changes by percentage. We can see that his Optic PSA 10, pictured here, has gone down 29.8% in the last 30 days. And you can see there was actually a little bit of momentum. This is actually the game when he broke his ankle. He was having the best season of his career in limited games. He was at like 23, 24 points per game, and it's just been downhill. So if we shift into the last 7 days for LaMelo, you can see that he's down 24%. It's really, a downward trajectory. Wouldn't expect his cards to bounce back anytime soon. If you're a long-term believer in LaMelo, maybe there's a buying opportunity in the offseason with his prices being down. Again, always do your own research. Now let's get into the top 5 hottest cards going up this week. All right, at number 5 this week, it's Anthony Volpe of the New York Yankees, the top Yankees prospect. And while Jason Dominguez, who was in last week's top 5, has gotten a lot of hobby love, Volpe has quietly been the better prospect for a while now. He currently ranks number 5 on the overall top 100 prospect list, according to the MLB.com resources, and it looks like he could be an all-around star. He is expected to play for the Yankees at some point in 2023 if he doesn't start the season there with them. So far in spring training, he's 5 for 15 with 4 runs, 1 home run, and 2 stolen bases. His PSA 10s tracked in Market Movers are up 12% collectively over the last 30 days. All of his Bowman First stuff is up right now during prospecting season. And if we take his Bowman Prospect Paper First card here in a PSA 10 over the last 14 days, he is up 37.3%. Volpe's hot right now. You let us know down in the comments if you think it should buy or sell at this moment. At number 4 this week, it's the Boston Celtics star forward Jason Tatum. Boston is now 45-21 and in second place in the East. They look like title contenders again, and Tatum and Jaylen Brown are still one of the league's best duos. Tatum is averaging 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists this season while shooting 35% from 3. He has reached true superstar status, and the next step is probably working toward an MVP or a title run to really see his market explode. Now, there's a variety of cards for Tatum all up right now, ranging from Prism to Optic, even stuff like his 2017 Prestige PSA 10 rookies. Overall, PSA 10s and Market Movers tracked collectively up 14% over the last 30 days. And we're looking in particular here at his red and yellow Optic, not necessarily the most aesthetically pleasing card, but these do perform fairly well on the market for the superstar caliber players. And you can see a lot of volatility on the prices here. There was a little run up He's up about 6, 7, 8% here earlier in February, and then these ebbs and flows. And this is where a lot of those arbitrage opportunities can come from. When you find a low sale on eBay, an auction ending soon, you can pick it up and then, try to list it or get your auctions timed out better to end in the evening or on the weekends when things tend to sell for more. So you can see a real uptick over the last week. This card hit a high of $178. And overall, over the last 30 days, this card is up 11.4%. Our number 4 card this week, Jason Tatum. All right, sticking with basketball this week, number 3, it's Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks. New York signed him away from the Mavericks this offseason, and it's been one of the best moves in basketball. The Knicks are 39-27 and in 5th place in the East. They're hot right now, and they're looking like title contenders more than pretenders, especially with the way that Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle have been playing this year. Brunson's averaging 24 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds while shooting 41% from 3. He didn't have a massive card market before this year, but his cards have ticked up since he's landed in the Big Apple. His PSA 10 rookies are tracked by market movers up collectively 47% over the last 30 days. His Optic Blue Velocity and Prism Red, White, and Blue have also seen strong movement recently, in addition to his Prism Silver, which we're looking at right here. And again, over the last 30 days, you can see that this card started all the way at $125. And last sale, $178. That's a 42% increase for this Jalen Brunson. And as Prism Silvers go from 2018, lower population, Pop 252, do you think Brunson's a good buy? Again, let us know down in the comments. All right, at number 2 this week, it's a 2020 first-round draft pick, the New Jersey Devils center, Dawson Mercer. Mercer scored goals in 8 straight games to set a Devils record. He nearly got the record for all of NHL for consecutive games with a goal before the age of 22, where Gretzky had 9 straight back in 1981-82. He scored 21 goals in 62 games this season, which tops his rookie season total of 17 goals in 82 games. And we're looking here, of course, at his Young Guns PSA 10, Pop 481. This card, you can see, was a little bit flat. It spiked up sharp, actually, back at the beginning of February, so it was much lower, all the way down at $39.50, spiked up to $67, went on this little flat journey here, and recently, over the last 14 days, this card has been spiking hard, up 221%. Mercer is hot right now. He's another rising star in the NHL. This is our number 2 card this week, Dawson Mercer. All right, we've arrived at this week's number 1 card, but before we take a look, this video is powered by Market Movers. All of the data and so much more at your fingertips. Track the hottest and coldest cards in your entire collection. Visit marketmoversapp.com to see which plan best suits your needs. And now for the number 1 card this week, it is Jordan Walker, the St. Louis Cardinals prospect, ranked number 4 overall by MLB.com, right in front of Anthony Volpe, who we looked at earlier. He's a Georgia native from Decatur High School, right up the road from here, and he looks like he could be a big-time slugger at 6'5". He's still only 20 years old and is currently, one of the hottest players in baseball. He's had 2 stellar years in the minors, and in spring training, Walker has been frankly murdering the ball, batting 9 for 21 with 3 home runs, 6 runs, and 6 RBIs. He's naturally an infielder, plays on the corner at third base, but he could move to the outfield or designated hitter if he's called up this season, which seems pretty likely at this point. His PSA 10s, as tracked by Market Movers, are up 23% collectively over the last 30 days. And we're looking at a couple of cards here in particular because it's really interesting to see how tightly these lines move together with the prices. We've got his Bowman Draft Bowman Draft Chrome first in a PSA 10, and we've got the Chrome Refractor in a PSA 10. Very, very similar stories here. You can see these cards started out at $91 and $189 respectively, all the way up to $135 and $266 most recently. That's a 41 and a 47.7% increase. Our hot card this week is Jordan Walker at number 1. All right, that wraps it up for this week's Top 5 video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check back Thursday for cards on the table. See you then. Happy investing, happy collecting, and make sure you keep having fun.